We are continuing to spotlight some of the big races we are following as early voting begins next week. Tonight, we are hearing from the candidates vying to become the next Atlanta City Council president, as current president Doug Shipman is not seeking re-election. His replacement will either be District 11 Councilwoman Marcy Collier Overstreet or community activist Rohit Malhotra.
My work reflects a deep commitment to the city that raised me. It shows equity and access.
I don't think your experience is measured by how long you've been in politics, but instead how long you've been doing the work.
As 11 Alive's Joe Ripley reports, this race will come down to the local political establishment versus a new face in Atlanta politics.
You should probably keep your day job and figure out how not to have a crumbling business.
The gloves came off in a contentious Atlanta Press Club debate between Atlanta City Councilwoman Marcy Collier Overstreet and civic leader Rohit Malhotra.
I think families and people are looking for government to work and to work for people. And I think that this election specifically is about garnering a new generation of politics, people who are willing to be bold and courageous, but smart and meticulous about the things that need to change.
Malhotra runs the Center for Civic Innovation, a nonprofit that Overstreet criticized for having budget overruns.
What will happen is it will look like there is a deficit, when in actuality, it is money that went out during a very particular period of time, but we always balance.
Overstreet also knocked Malhotra for supporting organizations that support defunding the police. Meantime, Malhotra blamed Overstreet for the process it took to build the Public Safety Training Center.
It was not only not done well, but that there were plenty of opportunities for council to step in to make it better.
Overstreet also tried to tie Malhotra to a group of training center protesters who threw ping pong balls at city council last year. Malhotra says he had nothing to do with the group.
And Atlanta deserves a leader that knows how to lead and be an independent voice without being ugly about it.
Overstreet says she will stand on her record for the last 8 years in council and key endorsements from Mayor Andre Dickens and others on council. She and Malhotra both believe, though, this race could mark a pivotal point for the city's trajectory.
Our income inequality and our economic mobility has been low for so long that this could be a breaking point for a lot of families.
In Atlanta, Joe Ripley, 11 Alive News.
Well, early voting begins next Tuesday on October 14th. Election Day is November 4th.